What's going on? Welcome back to In the Bag Disc Golf. Today we are gonna run out to the course real fast because my boy Bo's already out there to meet me. We are gonna do elevation discs. But first, we'd like to thank today's sponsor, Off-Brand Kool-Aid. Without you, we wouldn't be able to save 10 cents on 37 gallons of Kool-Aid and be slightly less better than regular Kool-Aid. So thanks again for giving us the means to shoot this video. So let's get back to the video. Alright, so today we're heading out to the course real fast. We're going to do elevation discs. Now, I've been wanting to do some videos on elevation disc for quite a while because, as you know, the Koi and the Interceptor have been in my bag for a little while. I don't putt with the Koi often and I don't approach with the Interceptor often. But they're both in the bag all the time because they come in big handy on certain types of shots. Now, the shape of the Koi doesn't really go with my putt. It's a little too rounded for me, but with how floppy the thing is, it really comes in handy on those rollaway opportunities and the elevated basket. The main thing I use these for is approaches, both of them. If I need a hyzer approach, I'll tend to take the Koi because I can throw it on hyzer and it's just going to hold the hyzer, hit the ground, and stay exactly where it hits. With the Interceptor, I can take a straight approach and it's going to hyzer in. So just depending on the opening that I have, these are just phenomenal approach discs. But at the same time, like I said, I do putt with them if the opportunity provides. Now, what's making this video possible now to shoot is now we have a putter, mid-range, and a driver. The newly released Binks provides us the opportunity to make this video. I've heard that this is very flippy. I have not thrown it at all, so I don't know how this thing's gonna do. I'm very cautious. For as floppy as all these are, I think it's going to be kind of flippy. I think this floppy disc is going to be flippy, but we're going to have to find out when we get out there. So let's run through this big stack of discs that we have to take out there for elevation, and then we'll hit the course. Starting off, the Binks. This is the newest disc. They actually made a fairway driver. Now the numbers on the Binks are 8501. So tells me it should be a very straight driver. On power shots, maybe a little bit understable, but should hold the line. Like all elevation, you hold it and the thing wants to sag on you. They're all floppy rubber, and that's a good and a bad thing. I think it's all going to be good because I like the other two discs, and I have a feeling that this will be just like those, where it's going to come in, it's going to hit the ground, and it's just going to stay. So even if it's off the tee and I know I can get this there and I want to come in hard with an ace run, but if I miss that ace, I don't want it to hit the ground and skip off 40 feet, and now I got an approach to a long putt trying to save par. I can actually drive at the basket and hit and save my birdie, because this thing, it's not going to go anywhere. I can tell you that right now. Look at it. It's going to hit the ground, it's going to stay. Binks will be our driver. Our mid-range will be the Interceptor. The Interceptor is 5303, and it's every bit of that. It's a great approach disc, and it's less of a mid-range and more of an approach, in my opinion. I don't get this thing very far at all, even on full power. That's not to say it doesn't have potential to go very far, but I tend to throw this thing hard and it just goes and it wants to drop out of the sky. But I know as an approach disc, it's phenomenal. So it's going to save us some strokes, hopefully. The numbers on the koi are 3, 4, -1, 0. And it's every bit of those numbers. I find on power shots, it's definitely that 3, 4, -1, 0. But on softer shots, that -1 really doesn't come into play too much. As I said a minute ago, I don't do a lot of putting with it. It's not the most conducive to my putt. It's a little too rounded for me for putting, but we're still gonna take it out and we're gonna putt with it. I have a feeling I may do a little bit more putting with the interceptor than the koi. I don't know. We're just gonna wing it out there. But let's hurry up, get out to the course, meet Bo, and see how these things go. Hopefully we end up under par. I extremely doubt it. I'm thinking we're gonna be probably +4, especially at Taylor Lake, where these discs probably aren't gonna do the best because you actually have some shots that need to get some distance. So, without further ado, let's go hit the course. Alright, well, let's get floppy.
Let's do it. Oh.
Well,
Seemed to hold highs are pretty good.
Yeah, started to flatten out.
Holds Annie good too.
Yeah, holds handy for sure.
Oh, it doesn't stay up at all. That was the koi.
No, it'll hold. It'll hold.
I shouldn't have never came back.
Yeah, I think there's pretty much no way we're gonna hit par this 9 holes. Stop. All right. There we go.
Break just in time.
But whenever it hits, it goes nowhere.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I wish I didn't slide this far. Hey, par.
You got par. This is a 5 for me.
Hey, you know what? 5's probably not too bad.
Yeah.
All right, don't turn over.
Oh, it's starting to slip up.
Yeah,
Had a little more air
I think I
under
can throw it flat.
Yeah, if you had a little more air under it, I think you'd be in good shape.
I was just worried about it being understable.
Well, I'm gonna try put this out on a little bit of Annie and see if it'll work back. My arm speed's not as high as yours, so I think I might be able to get that to work for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I got a little two nose up, but
Yeah.
it flexed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna start putting some power on it.
Let's see. We're gonna go away from here.
And sits.
Perfect. Ah.
Now this headwind, I might putt with the interceptor. That's great. Damn!
Good putt.
Just saving pars.
That's par train.
Happy with par.
Oh yeah. I might do a par any day. I don't care what I'm throwing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go flat. I gotta get it up off the ground though. I keep throwing it at the ground.
Get some air under it. I think you'd have been golden.
That's 3 throws in a row. I'm just throwing it right at the ground.
I think it's getting used to that. You don't. Yeah, it's not rigid, so you're kind of like trying to pick that back end up.
It's definitely me. Oh, roller.
How about a roller? I'll take a thrower. Yeah, again, if I'd have got it in the air, I think I might have been all right.
All right, I'm going interceptor this time. There we go. Another par. Yeah, I'm right over next to the pin. That's putt. There's you got a duck over there, man.
Yeah, I got a duck in my pocket.
All right, putt time. Save that putt, come on. Oh. Should have put it with the interceptor. Yeah, I probably should have put the beer down. So much for the par train.
Alright, let's see if I can save mine. No, not like that.
Not today.
I held on to that one a little too long. It was just perfect on there.
If you're throwing interceptor, you got to throw that thing hard.
We'll throw it hard, or maybe put it on a little bit of an ante. See if I can get the work back.
Throw the crap out of it.
Yeah, throw it in the dirt. Skip up there.
Hey, at least it got some skip.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm still gonna go with this Binks.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Come on, do it. Oh, parked.
It's parked though. There's my birdie. I'm back to par.
Man, hell of a shot.
Thank you.
That was great.
And sit.
Caught a little edge.
Yeah, I've definitely been over there putting back.
It was coming in with a good angle. I mean, you can skip halfway across this thing.
100%. Oh.
I got to get the feel for that disc.
Yeah, it's more of a spinner.
Yeah.
Like if you got any kind of push putt, it's not gonna be very good.
Well, see, like the pure, I spin it.
All right, keep it in the air. And let's see if we can't do something here. I can't throw it in the air.
You got to keep it in the air part.
Yeah.
And I can get it in there. I just get it nose up. Oh, yeah. Come on out of that.
There it is.
Right there at the end, it finished.
Yeah.
It didn't finish hard, but it finished. So that's good to know.
It comes back. I think we'll go interceptor here. All right, none of them want to stay in the air.
Yep, everything wants to be on the ground. That's for the coin. Coin wants to fly.
Well, that was that Binks.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a putt. Par. Take that par. All day. And boom. Back to +1. See, the bad part is that was the end of all the birdie opportunities with these discs.
yeah.
So now my best I can do is +1.
Yeah.
You got box. You actually parred that one. I bogeyed because I don't know how to throw off the ground.
Get out of there. Oh, redirect. Oh, I'll take it. I wouldn't hit that tree. That probably worked out real good.
Yeah.
Whoa. Get over on it?
Yeah, well, I threw it flat and it just stayed to the right and just kept riding. But I'm out in the open. Oh yeah. Perfect. Yeah, a little long.
More than I thought.
That stuff just hits and sticks.
Yeah, great.
Like, I don't want to go long, or if I know I'm gonna come in hot, it ain't going anywhere once it hits. Oh, I heard chains. I thought you made it.
Left side. Left side.
Wrong side.
There it is.
Or if I didn't turn it over on the drive there, I might have actually had a chance to birdie here.
Yeah.
Because I was just right over there. If it wouldn't have anteed out on me, I would have been like right over there. I would have had a long putt at it. Probably wouldn't have made it.
Dirt does stick to them pretty good though.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to have a towel. I noticed that like the first time I took the koi out, I was like, oh man,
yeah,
this dust just kind of lingers.
Now we gotta get home. Oh, look at that. When you get it in the air, it does something.
It does something when you get it up in the air. I threw it with hyzer and it flipped up and rode a little bit right.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm still not throwing it as hard as I can. Just worried about it. I don't know.
Let me get a little flex right over it. I got over on too much. Yeah, you can't get over on it hard.
No. Whoa.
Turn it over again.
Ah. One of my only chances to get back to even. Ah.
Oh, vein stretch.
Oh, I was like, this guy's about to do it one-handed. Oh. That thing literally landed like this and did this number. Hung it out way too wide, but it looks like an easy par safe.
We're gonna have to cut that before too long. Somebody will knock their head on it.
Yeah, Redbeard would hit his head for sure right now.
I didn't put any hyzer on it.
Shit, you throw that to the left.
Yeah.
And you're probably on your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when, I'll go do field work every once in a while, and it's helped, but I want to go play. No, not enough. That'll work.
That's a putt.
That's a putt.
Gotta get them pars now. I'm already too far over. I was really hoping that I would at least par out here.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go baby. Hell yeah.
All right.
That's a hell of a drive.
Maybe I just should have been doing that the entire round.
Yeah. That was great. I think you figured out how to get it in the air now.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. On hole 9.
Yeah, I got to be turning my wrist.
Yeah.
That felt like I was flat though.
Oh, that was a good one too.
Yeah, that was gonna go out and come back. I didn't do the same exact thing. I missed my. That's a hell of a drive, man.
Yeah, that was not too shabby.
Not at all. That was a hell of a drive. Now can you convert?
No. if the rest of my disc golf life is any way to look at it. Oh!
Oh!
Almost.
It was on line.
Ah. Right there.
Tailwind, so I figured I'd get it up. Maybe it'd push down for me.
Something. Go ahead and tap yours.
And that'll be 5.
Okay, this tournament might actually outside.
Oh!
Alright.
That's better than a floppy footer.
Yeah. This
That's
one almost
crazy.
even made it. This one came in and hit the cage. Whoa.
Yeah, you
Dropped.
right there. That's crazy that putter will hit and it'll like fold over and whoop.
Yeah, just fold right in. I thought if that one over there almost did that.
Yeah.
It folded and then just kind of fell out.
Yeah, I might have to get a couple of those, that koi and that interceptor. I like that for approach.
And we're back. Yeah. So, as you saw, we threw these 3 discs. My boy Bo, he had the driver. He didn't have a koi or an interceptor. I happen to have extras on the koi and the interceptor, so I lent him those, and we were able to make a full round with both of us throwing 3 discs. We ended up +2. I think he ended up +4 or 5, one of those. I'll have to check again once I go through the editing process. So if I'm wrong on him being 4 or 5 over, you saw what the score ended up being whenever I went through the editing. So +2, not really that bad. Honestly, if I had thrown this driver before we went out to the round, I think I could have got even or -1, but that's not the way we do these one brand one rounds. Especially whenever it's a brand that I haven't thrown before or discs I haven't thrown before. I like going out cold and just seeing what happens. A lot of times in these, if I've thrown the disc before or if I bag the discs, of course I'm gonna know how they fly, so I'm gonna know what to expect, and the round will reflect it. But on cases like this, it's kind of mixed, because I bagged both of these, but I've never thrown this one. So the learning curve mainly was the driver, the binks, and we struggled in the beginning with the binks. I just, for some reason, whenever I threw it, it wanted to go straight at the ground. Now, a couple of those were due to it was kind of elevated. It's kind of hard to make out on the video, and even whenever you're standing on the tee box. But like hole 4, it's a little elevated. It's actually about a 10-foot grade by the time you get to the basket. So whenever you throw it straight and flat, you go straight at the ground. Now luckily on hole 4, I threw the banks just nice and soft. I threw it up a little bit and we almost aced that thing. Almost. It dropped a little bit in front of the basket, but whenever it dropped in front of the basket, it literally sat underneath the basket. It did not move. It was coming in on an angle and it hit the ground, and it literally, once it hit the ground, moved 3 inches. And so I walked up and just dropped it in there for the birdie. After that, we tried to power up on the shot, went straight into the ground. I said, okay, let me throw the interceptor because I know I can get that this distance. Threw that one right in the ground. So it was just, it is what it is. You don't throw these discs a lot or at all because it's so brand new, and this is what you get. But we ended up salvaging the round with a +2, and that's not too bad. It's a little better than I thought we were gonna do. But we hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications. Click this little guy right here, subscribe right now. Do us a favor, go ahead, high five, boom, do it. Nice. Check out a couple of these videos, maybe this guy right here. We'll see you next time on In the Bag Disc Golf.